There is hardly any wind at all. It's like very, very slight, which is not normally something that we have. Usually it's constantly blowing, but it is so eerie. This is just a little bit better. Yesterday there was nothing. It was completely stagnant. Nothing was blowing or anything. So we're still waiting on that. Allie just got an update.
All of Pinellas County is now being told that if you're in level A, you have to evacuate tomorrow, which is mandatory.
We're not level A though, right?
No. If you are levels B or C, they're encouraging it, and it may become mandatory later. If they have to come and get you, you will have to leave your animals behind. However, there's still levels beyond level C, so there's level D and E.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Is there a way we can look that up?
Let's see.
So just in case, the off chance that we don't have to evacuate, we decided that we were gonna get more food just so we can like hunker down. Actually, a bunch of you guys are so smart, gave us a bunch of ideas, I almost lost Allie, about what we can do with water. So we're gonna try to do some of these ideas that you guys have been sending us. First off, thank you so much for all the ideas and the help, because it's actually been really helping. You wanna be in the movie?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Still nothing. You know what's so funny though? Still, the Voss water is still here. And nobody wants Voss water for some reason, so all the fruit's gone. But take a guess, one thing that you would never ever probably buy, it's gone. Spam. All the spam is gone. And it's one thing I would never think of buying.
Have you ever had spam?
I had it, I think, for a challenge.
Did you dare me to eat?
I think it was a challenge video. Yeah, I think it was spam, wasn't it? And then you had me do something gross?
I don't know, actually, I think you had me eat something way worse than spam.
Allie and I have been kind of stressing out about this whole situation, and it's not raining yet because it's the whole calm before the storm. We kind of wanted to go and just ride some bikes. I got to do a couple errands, got to go pick up some extra medication, just fun things like that. And rather than being in the car, because we've been in the car the whole time, I kind of wanted us to get on some bikes, and our neighbors are boarding up their house already, actually, which is probably something we should be doing. The house is all boarded up. Now it gets me worried, like, should we be boarding up the house? The only thing is, like, we couldn't find any plywood anywhere. Duck. I wonder what I can get it to. I'm gonna cut in front of you. 17. There we go. Nice little cruising speed. Now I lost Allie. Crazy, that house kind of almost looks abandoned. See, I couldn't do that right now. I'd have to wait because I need sunlight, and if I did that to the windows and it was just pitch black, all I'd want to do is sleep. You can't do that. I gotta be productive. I can't make a vlog of just sleeping. Or can I? Vlog number blah 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 blah. Charles is sleeping. It's just 12 minutes of me just sleeping. Yeah, there's like no one out.
So eerily quiet, like.
That's why they say, calm before the storm. We just now thought about this. Actually, another one of your suggestions is that obviously when the dogs have to go outside, they're not going to want to go out, you know, in 150-mile-per-hour wind, nor will I want to go out there to protect them. So we're going to see if they have those like pee pads. I don't even think they're all gone. Of course they are. It's one of those things I should have thought of. Now I just got to be cool with them peeing and pooping everywhere. Diesel needs whatever this thing is. We know who that belongs to. Oh my gosh. Let's make our dog look awesome. There's a rain jacket and everything. Oh my god. Actually, I like this one though. Oh, the rain is now starting. And we got a bike all the way home. It's gonna be nice though. It's gonna be cooling. Okay, so I was just reading some more updates. This is what it says. There will be massive damage in Florida. It will be the worst single hurricane to hit Florida since Hurricane Andrew in 1992. That was the one I was talking about earlier, and I was in 2nd grade. And already, like Allie said, Zone A has been evacuated, mandatory evacuation. Most of it, I think, is gonna go east, but I don't know. I really hope it'll get evacuated. I really, really hope not. All the interstates are backed up, and there's no gas all the way up to Tennessee. Just wanted to show you a little bit of, okay, so it rained for maybe a minute and a half, like sprinkled. But let me just flash back to that one day, I know you guys have seen this clip probably a couple times now, where it looked like a lake by Publix. And that was maybe a few hours of rain, and it wasn't a hurricane or a tropic storm, anything. It was just like Florida rain.
Maybe an hour.
Maybe an hour. Yeah, we gotta see how high we are. Apparently still no gas.
I don't think we're gonna have gas for a while, Chuck.
This is just starting to seem like the norm. We have to get everything from outside now into here. So that way we can at least have some sort of things that are not gonna fly around. Things that we don't want broken. Are you gonna help? Watch this. Squirrel friend. Where's the little one? Marley, squirrel friend. She's like, liar. I just cleaned you.
What are you doing?
Oh, you must have been scratching. Look at her, she's like losing hair. She's got little cotton balls coming off.
So we need to...
It's so hot. It's so
Get out of that
speckled. Come here. Okay, of course, to make things difficult, we got some hornets using this wood. This is the thing that I think is not a good idea. Hi, Zoe. Hi. I want to not let it fall on my head. But this is what happens, guys, if you've been vlogging for as long as I have. Sheer practice. Do a plank of like a fence and still hold the camera relatively steady. Idiot professional. I don't know, guys. We have at least one more day, so you'll be able to see this video before everything happens. Do you think this is like a safe thing to do or safer? I just feel like wind, like, you know, aerodynamically would just go right over it. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do it the other way. That seems a little bit more aerodynamic now. There's no way we can bring this into the house with a wasp nest. That'd be a really bad day. Gonna have a bad time. But I have this dowel and some ambition and a little bit of less brains.
Why don't you just like...
You don't have anything. Do you have any spray? That's even worse.
No, but I mean like maybe break off the limb. That's where the nest is.
That's what I'm gonna hit.
All right. Sorry. Oh, don't break my whole thing.
That was one of the dumbest things I ever did. Is your wrist still dead?
Yeah, it hurts so bad.
You know what the benefit of this thing is? Gonna sweep out all the dirt and the leaves. I mean, you gotta think of the positive at least. We just got lucky. This was from our wedding, right?
That's Caitlin's. Nope.
Oh, well, it's ours now. Sorry, Kate. Oh, that sounds pretty, actually. It reminds me of Twister. You gotta have your stick. Don't lose your stick and it can't blow away. Isn't this one from the Rocky Mountains? No, what is... Oh, this one's from the park. I think this is from the park. You want it to blow away, do you? Yeah, enjoy it. You see what I was talking about earlier? Wind's gone. No wind. It's creepy. What are you even sniffing?
Here we go. The rain, lightning, and thunder is starting. Today's been like a huge toss-up for us in regards to leaving or staying in our home with the hurricane coming. The reason why we're having such a difficult situation with this, well, let me backtrack a little bit. We've been talking with like our friends that live in Orlando. I've grown up in St. Pete my entire life. I've been talking with a ton of my friends here. We've been talking with their families, our neighbor, really trying to communicate with everybody and seeing what everyone's doing and what's the best decision for us, because like I've said in the past 2 days, I'm really scared. Not gonna lie, I am pretty darn scared about this hurricane, and I've never in my entire 30 years of life have I ever been scared of a hurricane like I am of the one that potentially could really harm Florida. Now, I'm still very hopeful that it will go the opposite way. I think we all are. I think that's all you can do is be super hopeful and be as prepared as possible for this. Right now, regardless of what may or may not happen, you have to be super prepared for this. we're figuring out what everyone is doing because we all want to be on the same page. I think in these type of situations, it's very easy for people to think only of themselves. And I think this is the type of situation where, especially for us, and I know so many others, that you can't just think about yourselves. You have your dogs, and we're definitely not gonna leave our dogs behind. And we have our parents and our sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles and everybody that are down here. So right now we're trying to develop a plan that if worse does come to worse, and if tomorrow they're like, hey, you guys need to evacuate, that we're all on the same plan.
Well, as of right now, they've evacuated Zone A in St. Pete, which is typically the beaches and things really low. I don't know what zone we are. I think
we're zone D.
Zone D, and there's E zone.
I think it goes like
A, B, C, D, E.
I think it goes past E, but I'm not really sure. I think
at this point we're D, and they've only mandatory evacuated A. They have recommended A, B, and C. We're still okay. We've been keeping in contact, like Allie said, with our family. And we're talking with our neighbors and seeing what they're doing. Like, we obviously rode around.
And most of our neighborhood is staying. My sister and her husband have been evacuated. My dad has been evacuated. We've been talking with his mom. So far his mom's good. Melissa's good. His dad's up north.
As scary as this whole situation is, which it is terrifying. I mean, obviously throughout the couple days I make jokes because that's who I am. I just make jokes even in very inappropriate situations. I am guilty of that, but the thing is, that's just how I cope, and it is a very serious situation, and I am, as this gets closer, taking this more and more serious. I'm not letting the hysteria of the news get to me too much. I'm just closely paying attention to the track and just talking to friends and family, like Allie said, just so we're all on the same page. What Allie read is that we have to be very, very careful, because if they do a mandatory evacuation and we don't know, or not paying attention, they will come and get us and move us, and we can't bring our pets.
And that's like one of the scariest things that
won't happen.
No, it won't happen. It definitely won't happen. Now we're kind of in this limbo state of like, do we leave? Or do we just wait a little bit longer and figure out exactly what's going to happen? This hurricane isn't going to hit till Sunday or Monday. I'm not saying to anybody out there, hey, wait until the very last minute. That's not it at all.
My dad, who left, called me and said that on the way, hotels and gasoline are sold out from here to Tennessee. Hypothetically, if we were to leave, we would get we get like 400, 500 miles to the car, like a full tank. We wouldn't even get out of the state of Florida. So if we left now, we have to make sure that we can find gas along the way. My dad barely made it out of Florida.
As of right now, all of our family is going to be coming to our house because we are in the safest zone and in the safest place. Now, I know people are going to disagree with this, but this is something that I know that so many people that are experiencing this hurricane probably did in Texas. I'm really scared. And I'm not, like what Tar says, we're not trying to let the hysteria get to us, but it is a scary, scary situation. We're just trying to be as safe as possible, and we're trying to do what's right for us. So right now,
it's like,
we're waiting it out,
like one of those
and
situations.
we're talking with our family and our friends, and we're making the right decisions, you know, as time progresses. So
that's kind of like where we stand right now. As of now, we are going to stay, and we are going to protect everything. We are going to stay with our family. We're going to stay with our pets, or stay with our neighbors even. But on a good note, on a positive note, I have one thing to show you guys and talk to you guys about that we've been waiting to do for a long time. I told you guys on Wednesday that Allie and I will be announcing the winner of the painting from the charity thing that we did for Hurricane Harvey. And I completely forgot about it yesterday because of all the chaos. So today, I'm going to announce the winner. And then we're gonna probably have to wait until shipping it until this hurricane's done. So you will get it, it's just we gotta wait for another hurricane. It's kind of, is that irony that we were doing this for a hurricane thing and now the hurricane thing is causing us not to be able to ship it on time? So whoever wins, everyone else, in my opinion, is a winner, because you guys, this money isn't going nowhere. It's going to help a lot of people in Texas. Okay, so there's 2 pages, 1 and 2, because there's that many people. So to know if we're gonna go on page 1 or page 2, we're gonna flip a coin. So heads is page 1, tails is page 2. All I can find, actually hilariously, is just an Australian, I think it's a 50-cent piece. So we're just gonna use that instead, because it's nice and big and you'll be able to see things. Heads, tails, right? Heads. So page 1. So what we're gonna do to make it super fair is we're gonna just ask good old Siri a random number. and I'm gonna count down on page 1, and that person will be the winner. Pick a random number.
It's 72.
72, okay, so that's a lot of counting. 89, 88, 87, 86. Gloria Nunez. Gloria, I'm gonna send an email through this thing. Make sure to look at it and reply, because then I can get all your information and I can ship you this thing. Everyone else, thank you from the bottom of my heart, from Allie and myself and everyone from Texas. We really appreciate you donating. Just remember, this money...
And this is all across the world. This wasn't just in the US.
No, this is, there's 1,000,001 people up here. I just think it's the nicest thing you guys have done in a very long time. And we raised, how much did we raise? Our goal was $1,000 and we raised $2,434 amongst 184 people. Bottom line, I just want to say you guys are amazing, and we will do this again. Hopefully not for another anything, but just
I hope we don't have
yeah,
to.
not for this kind of stuff, but hopefully we get to do this kind of stuff for just a fun charity. And I think you guys are amazing people. So Gloria, congratulations. Everyone else, congratulations for helping people. Everyone should be patting themselves on the back for doing such a good thing. Time to say goodnight. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.